Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to another WWE action figure video. We are going to take a look at Jakks figures in this video. We're going to have a look at Jakks Classic Superstars. The reason that we're doing that is I want to show you 10 that I think everyone should own. Doesn't matter if you only collect Mattel. I really feel like these are the 10 that you should take a look at. These are getting mentioned because maybe Mattel haven't made these superstars. Maybe Mattel didn't make the belts that come with these superstars. Maybe there's something extra special about these figures. So that's why we're going to go through these 10. There's a couple, though, that have just missed out. I can show them on screen right now. I can tell you the Ric Flair was voted the best Classic Superstars figure. That was voted the best over on WrestlingFigs.com. Fantastic robe. It's an absolutely brilliant figure. And the one next to it, the Ultimate Warrior, I just love it. I really think it's cool. I love that entrance jacket, the detail on the back. I mean, I'm a big fan of Ultimate Warrior figures anyway, and I think they nailed that one. Really, really great figure, so I wanted to make sure that it got mentioned. But let's start, shall we, with the very first figure that I think everyone should own. Goldust. Classic Superstars ringside exclusive. This is incredible. It's got special gold packaging. It comes with a wig, comes with a robe. The robe and the wig are based on like 90s Goldust, but then the ring attire is based on like the 2000s Goldust, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. You're getting a little bit of everything. But the reason that I think everyone needs this is because of that belt. That is the Intercontinental Championship on a gold strap. Mattel have never made that belt. And I honestly think like everyone should have a Goldust because it's so colourful, so outlandish. It's really going to stand out in your collection. Next up, Lex Luger and Dean Malenko. This is a 2-pack. I think this was from like Series 7. And I love this. Both are wearing really cool t-shirts that are based on the 4 Horsemen. I believe the whole series was 4 Horsemen themed. So you get 2 former members of the 4 Horsemen wearing their 4 Horsemen t-shirts. But you also get another championship here that Mattel have never made. This is the WWE Light Heavyweight Championship. Light Heavyweight Championship. Very, very cool. Next on the list, Hulk Hogan. You can see here I've kind of cheated. I've included 2, but there's a good reason for that. It's because, again, these come with belts that we have not had from Mattel. These come with the Hogan 85 belt. So the one on the left, I can tell you that is Classic Superstars 8. Obviously, it's Hulkamania. I believe the first wave came with Winged Eagle belt, but the second wave came with a Hogan 85. And that is gold, I believe. And then the one on the right is a Canada exclusive white and blue ring attire Hulk Hogan. That comes with a Hogan 85, but it's silver. So you can get it gold or you can get it silver. And again, Mattel have never given us a Hogan 85. Next up, number 4. You want to talk about belts? This delivers belts. This is the Stone Cold Steve Austin Tribute Pack. Absolutely incredible. These aren't just belts, they're painted belts. You get accessories as well. There's a Winged Eagle, Intercontinental, Tag Team, Smoking Skull, Big Eagle, $1 Million Championship, Hall of Fame plaque, Austin 316 shirt. He's got his Austin jacket, his knee braces. This is epic. This is all you need for Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is legit one of the best figure packs they have ever made. Ever. Next up, we've got another Hulk Hogan, but this time it's Hollywood Hulk Hogan. This has got to be the biggest character still missing from the Mattel line, certainly from a legend perspective. We have had Hulk Hogan's, just not this version of him. And this is cool. You get the NWO shirt, you get the World Heavyweight Championship with the NWO spray painted on it. There's a weight belt as well. And yeah, as I said, this will do until we get that Mattel version. You can also get another Hogan, which is debut Hogan. So this is what Hulk Hogan looked like when he first came into WWE. He comes with a manager that we've never had, Classy Freddie Blassie. So we've not had him in the Mattel line. And look at this, Hulk Hogan in a white singlet with a cape. Next up, we've got Superstar Billy Graham. A lot of people watching this might not have heard of Superstar Billy Graham. He was big in like the 70s and the 80s. But basically, he is a former WWE champion. And that is an important fact because that is why I have included him. Mattel have actually made most of the former WWE champions. There's just a handful that we've not had. Next up, we've got Greg the Hammer Valentine. This is Classic Superstars Series 10. And Greg the Hammer Valentine is always on the list of figures that Mattel have not yet made because people really want Greg the Hammer Valentine. He is a Hall of Famer, went in the Hall of Fame in 2004, former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion. He wrestled for WWE for quite a long time. He was wrestling as well for like 40 years. Made his debut in 1970. And you can get him as a single Classic Superstars figure. Comes with a brilliant robe. And I think that's a Tag Team Championship. Or you can actually get a triple pack that comes with Honky Tonk Man and Jimmy Hart. That, of course, is the Rhythm and Blues tag team. I think the Greg the Hammer Valentine isn't the best figure there. It's a little bit bland. But Honky has got that legendary blue jumpsuit on. And look at Jimmy Hart. How cool is that? And you get 2 guitars as well as accessories. That is a great pack. Next up, I've got a ring announcer. And the reason I've picked a ring announcer is because Mattel haven't really made one. You can get Ricardo Rodriguez, but he was like the personal ring announcer for Alberto Del Rio. And then you can also get like a few builder figures, but they don't really count because you've got to buy a whole series and then you have to build the figure. So I just think if you want a ring announcer, why not get the best ring announcer that WWE have ever had? Howard Finkel. Howard Finkel was the ring announcer for like 30 odd years. And he's an absolute legend. And you can get a Classic Superstar of him. Whilst we're talking about non-wrestling superstars, you can actually get a referee as well. Dangerous Danny Davis. So not only could you get Howard Finkel, you could pick up a ref in that Classic Superstar line. Just a couple more to go. The Giant Gonzalez is next. The reason I've gone for the Giant Gonzalez, he was one of the biggest, one of the most impressive looking superstars. I think it makes for a great figure as well. It's very tall, very interesting to look at. But not only that, Mattel have actually said that Giant Gonzalez was in their long-term strategy, but he never made it to a final lineup. And sadly, it doesn't look like he will now. So reading into that, it looks like, for whatever reason, they can't make a Giant Gonzalez. I don't know why. I don't know if he's fallen out with someone. But this might be the only way that you can get a giant Gonzalez. Of course, he had a massive feud with Undertaker. He faced him at WrestleMania 9. I think this is a really cool figure. Final pack I would recommend is the British Bulldogs. The reason I say this, obviously we've had a Davey Boy Smith, but we've never had a Dynamite Kid. And it comes with Matilda as well. And for me, this might just be the best tag team we've never had Mattel figures of. So for that reason, I had to include them here. Again, as I said, so many figures that Mattel haven't made. Like, we could have just gone on for hours, but I wanted to give you 10, even though I've given you more than that, and kind of give you reasons why I would recommend those. I did do another video having a look at, like, a load more classic superstars that Mattel should make. I will put a link to that at the end of this video. I think that one's quite old now, so might feel a little bit different, but check it out anyway. Awesome, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.